What's up, everybody? Justin here to do my NFL, AFC NFC championship game predictions. Predicting the AFC championship and the NFC championship this Sunday. The games are happening. And I couldn't be more excited. Why? Because this team, my team, the Green Bay Packers, made it. It's very hard, in my opinion. It's damn hard to make it to the NFC Championship when you have no running back and your defense is not very good, but doesn't matter. They made it. They're in the NFC Championship. And what do you know? In the AFC, the Patriots are back in their sixth consecutive AFC Championship game. The Patriots are back. That's damn insane. That the Patriots are back in the AFC Championship for the sixth year in a row. That's insane. I mean, I'll admit it, Patriots got the best coach in all of football, maybe all of sports, in Bill Belichick. That guy is the best coach probably of all time in sports. So, Patriots, Steelers, the AFC Championship. I'm going to predict it now. First off, what Antonio Brown did, it's been all over the news. I don't know what Antonio Brown was thinking. The guy started recording himself, I guess on his Periscope, Snapchat, wherever it was. Antonio Brown started recording himself after the win against Kansas City in the locker room after the game. Antonio Brown started recording himself over the internet for like 10, 20, 30 minutes in the locker room. In my opinion, the locker room should be sacred, where you shouldn't be having to record yourself over the internet for fans to watch. If I was Mike Tomlin, Steelers coach, and he did talk in a press conference that he's upset and pissed and stuff like that. If I was Mike Tomlin and I heard that, I would be furious. I don't know if I'd bench Antonio Brown because the guys, they need him too much, so I probably wouldn't bench him, but I would definitely yell at him and fine him, and I don't know. I would do something to him next year. Maybe suspend him one game or something. Because he, not only did he violate the NFL policy of no cell phones recording in the locker rooms after the games, you also cannot record yourself before the games or after the games. I didn't come up with that. The NFL did. It's an NFL rule. It's a rule. You're not supposed to do that. But Antonio Brown decided to do it. Kept recording himself. The guy kept smiling on his camera like he's taking selfies. It was ridiculous. I'm sure a lot of people watched it after the game, and they were probably shocked. And he was recording live from the locker room. It was a bad move. It was a stupid move. And I think Antonio Brown, the guy's a great player. The guy outside of football seems like a nice guy, doesn't get in any trouble. So he's a good guy. But what you did, recording yourself, Antonio Brown, that was really stupid. Really stupid. Now you got your quarterback mad at you, your coach mad at you, a lot of your teammates probably mad at you that how immature you acted by doing that. And that could be a distraction. Antonio Brown recording himself in the locker room, that could be a major distraction going into facing the Patriots. Mike Tomlin cursed. You could hear him a little bit talking, giving a post-game speech. Mike Tomlin cursed a little. Said we're going to go to Foxborough, we're going to go to the Patriots, and we're going to kick their ass, and they're a bunch of assholes. I don't know who he's calling assholes. Maybe Bill Belichick. I don't know. But, I mean, that video, that's just fuel to the fire for the Patriots. The Patriots are going to win. In my opinion, Patriots will win by at least 7 points. Maybe more. At least a touchdown. Or 10 points. Patriots will win. Defeat the Steelers. Go to the Super Bowl. Super Bowl 51. Patriots will be in their 7th Super Bowl with Brady and Belichick. Super Bowl number 7. They won 5 of them already. This would be their 7th Super Bowl, I believe. They've been in 6 already with Brady, Belichick together. So Patriots will win by 7 or 10 points, in my opinion. I can't get over that what Antonio Brown did, recording himself back in the locker room. That's unbelievable that he thought that was a good idea, because it wasn't. Now on to the NFC Championship. My Green Bay Packers, wearing my Packers gear. Green Bay Packers, Atlanta Falcons in Atlanta. The final game in the Georgia Dome, because they're tearing it down soon. There's been a lot of great events at the Georgia Dome. Big WCW Nitro, where Goldberg defeated Hogan in '98. There's been a WrestleMania in the Georgia Dome, WrestleMania 27. So Georgia Dome has had a lot of great events. I'm pretty sure they had a few Super Bowls also. So, Falcons, Packers, you know I'm not picking against my Packers. Why would I do that? I believe we will win. The Green Bay Packers, I believe, will win. I said it about going to Dallas, that we would win. I believed it. Even when it was tied. When the game was tied, I mean, I was a nervous wreck, but my heart was racing 1,000 beats a minute. I mean, but when it was tied, I still believed the Packers would win. I didn't want it to go to overtime, and I'm glad it didn't. And thank you for Aaron Rodgers. Thank you, God, for putting Aaron Rodgers, for the Packers drafting him, because that guy is one of the best quarterbacks I've ever seen. Especially when he's on the run. When he breaks out of the pocket on the run, there's nobody better than Aaron Rodgers on the run throwing the ball, in my opinion. There are a lot of great quarterbacks. A lot of great quarterbacks I've seen. Some of the best are Dan Marino, Joe Montana, John Elway, Brett Favre, Aaron Rodgers. And as a talent level, Aaron Rodgers is probably the most talented quarterback I've ever seen. Just, the guy is pure talent. More talent than any other quarterback, in my opinion. And I'm not just saying that because I'm a Packers fan. I mean, I loved Brett Favre. I loved what Brett Favre did for us. But Aaron Rodgers, if he wins his 2nd Super Bowl, Rodgers will be above Favre, because Favre only got us 1 Super Bowl. We went to 2 Super Bowls, should have won the 2nd with Favre, but we didn't. If Aaron Rodgers gets 2 Super Bowls, he will probably be discussed as being better than Favre, in my opinion. Again, I love Brett Favre. No quarterback is going to ever do what he did again. Starting over 300 games, including the playoffs, he started over 300 games. Didn't miss a game for like 18 years. And I don't know how that's possible. When he played quarterback in the early 90s, late 90s, when the game wasn't as safe, and they didn't call penalties for drilling the quarterback in the head, they didn't call penalties for that. I mean, Brett Favre took a ton of shots, and the guy kept playing. Before the NFL kept throwing flags for just, now if you touch a quarterback's helmet, there's a flag for necessary roughness. So Brett Favre played in an era where it wasn't as safe as it is now. And the refs would not call necessary roughness if someone would go head-to-head with Brett Favre. They wouldn't even throw a flag. So my Packers will win. I have to believe they will win. If I didn't believe they will win, I would just give up and not watch. So the Packers will win. This game is going to be a shootout. The offenses are going to be going back and forth, scoring touchdowns, in my opinion. The game might get to 40. I mean, both teams might score 40 points. I don't know what the final score is going to be. I'm not going to try to predict a final score because I can't. How the hell could I? It's going to be really high scoring. It's going to be fun to watch. It's going to be a great game. Packers defense, they need to really step up because their defense isn't that good. I mean, defensive line is good, but not the cornerbacks. They're not that good. Best cornerback is probably Michael Hyde. He's probably the best we got. Hopefully Morgan Burnett, I really hope he can play. He got injured in the Cowboys game. He didn't play in the third or fourth quarter. Morgan Burnett did not play on defense, and we needed him, but we still won. Even though the defense of the Packers is not good, not very good, but we made it to the NFC Championship, damn it. We made it this far, and if Rodgers can carry us for one more game, Rodgers carry us to the Super Bowl, and then win the Super Bowl. But I believe Rodgers is playing so good, I believe he can carry the Packers to win in Atlanta. Especially if he doesn't throw any interceptions or fumbles. I mean, when Rodgers was sacked in Dallas, if you watch that game, when Rodgers was sacked, when there was like under 30 seconds left, he was sacked from behind. I don't know how he didn't lose the ball. I don't know how he did not fumble, but he held on to the ball. That saved our season. Because if he would have fumbled, Cowboys would have picked it up, probably ran in for a touchdown. But Rodgers held on to it. So I really believe, I have to believe that my Packers will win, and I do believe they will win. We won 8 games in a row. 8 games. With Aaron Rodgers carrying us on his back. We had no Jordy Nelson in Dallas. We still won. We had no Morgan Burnett. We still won. Rodgers, Packers Nation, just trust Aaron Rodgers. And Rodgers, we trust. Packers will win. Patriots will win. Super Bowl 31 rematch. Patriots, Packers in the Super Bowl. Patriots, Packers, Super Bowl 51. Those are my AFC NFC Championship predictions. Enjoy the games. I'll be watching. I'll be live tweeting the NFC Championship. I will live tweet it. Unless the game is like tied, then I won't be tweeting if the game ends up getting tied. Because then I'll just be focused on the game and not on tweeting. So, follow me on Twitter at WWE NXT Guy on Sunday. I will be live tweeting the NFC Championship and the AFC Championship. Subscribe, like, comment, share my videos. Bye for now, everybody.